Children who cannot legally own a firearm, or even vote for that matter, are protesting the adults' right to do so. The government's indoctrination of children, telling their parents what to do. These kids are not being educated, they are being trained. Gee, why did I bring that up? You always got to have a... I want you to look at this. Now this is the Akron Beacon Journal, May 16th, 1995. Now, probably many of you don't even know this. You saw it in the paper and just overlooked it. Don't mean nothing to you. Outrageous UN treaty promotes the child's rights. Those kids are no longer yours. Yep. President Clinton writes a Convention of the Rights of Children. Okay? The treaty requires that each, okay, has a preliminary responsibility of government to take whatever steps are necessary to provide for the well-being of children, not the responsibility of the parents. Article 12 grants children the right to express views freely in all matters. One can envision a law that prevents parents from restricting their children from getting tattooed, wearing protective clothing. Okay. Guarantees freedom of associations. Children will not be allowed to restrict a child's choice of friends. If your 14-year-old wants to go with 18, you can't do nothing. Children have a right to privacy. States of the government shall take appropriate. Okay. Recognizes the rights of every child, the standard of living adequate to the child's physical, mental, spiritual, moral, social development. You getting the picture, people? It was in a couple different magazines, or in newspapers. There's the Times Leader. That's April 30th, 1995. The other one was May 16th, 95. Yep. This is Alliance, May 18th, 2001. You've got all these little kids dressing up so they can become part of the United Nations, brainwashing the youth, the host of nations. Oh yeah. Students really participated in the Stark County Model of the United Nations program at the Mount Union College. This is what your kids are being taught in school. Where in the hell are you parents? Well, that'll give you a little bit more insight. Now, what I'm worried about now, people, those kids saying they may have a permanent walkout until they get gun control straightened out. Ain't that nice? Let's get back out of here. Something that's bothered me is November 6th, we got elections coming up. These kids are already trying to get people out to the ballot box. Yep. Now they're going to make a very dynamic element with voting. They could actually turn things around. You know, how do we deal? We know how to deal with adults. How do you deal with children who aren't quite adults yet? You want to scare the living hell out of them, guys? Let's start protesting. Now this is good. This is good, so hang in there long enough to hear it. Let's start protesting they bring back the draft. Men and women, as soon as they're 18, boom, they're in the service of the government. I know we got rid of it, but I think it's time for it to come back, don't you? They want to act like an adult? Give them that chance. Federal crime to use taxpayers' revenue to organize and conduct a partisan political agenda. It's also a federal crime to use underage children as partisan political props, especially when they are deceived by not being aware of what they are doing. Okay. If you think that kid was afraid of his damn see-through clear backpack, when he finds out that we're going to bring back the draft just for him and Emma, you know? Why are politicians, mainstream media pushing so hard about discussion about gun control, and they have virtually no discussion on whether or not antidepressants or psychoactive drugs are played in a role, because the numbers are compelling and beg a question that deserves an answer. We all agree that. All this stuff took place in a Democratic stronghold down there. Yep. Two of the biggest things that led to the creation of our nation: a gun and a Bible. And the two biggest things that the liberals want to get rid of. Well, that's kind of my rant for today. I can't see anything else on here right away. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see Bernie. I don't want to see any Hillarys, no Bernies. There's a guy with a group of kids, probably Boy Scouts. Yeah? Yep. Let's bring back the draft, guys. Let's start a protest. Let's go to Washington, D.C. Let's bring back the military draft and see how those little kiddies down there like it. We'll have to put an exception in there where, you know, just because they're going to, say a Catholic school or going to college or something, that they can get deferred. No. No. They're already smarter. They've already showed that they're smart enough now that they don't need college. They should go straight into the military for 3 years anyway. Thanks for watching.